What is up, guys? How you guys doing tonight? It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Yo, I feel like gentrification has taken over much of New York City at this point. I think we can all agree. Like, even my neighborhood in Brooklyn has started to turn. But it's not completely gentrified yet. And I know this because no neighborhood is ever truly gentrified until those pride flags go up, all right? If there are no pride flags up, you're chilling. But as soon as those flags go up, you got to move, all right? Like, think about it. 20 years ago, you couldn't walk through Bushwick without getting mugged. Now those same thugs have traded in their fitted caps and pit bulls for some Lululemons and Chihuahuas. Am I wrong, though? All I'm saying is you've never seen a pride flag in a trailer park, all right? No hillbilly named Leroy or Bubba has ever been like, boy, I sure do feel progressive today. Let me hang up this here flag and let the gays know that they're welcome. Good old family love Alabama. Never once has that happened. But take the West Village, for example. West Village, pride flags plastered everywhere. You can't walk more than 2 blocks in the West Village without getting smacked in the face with the rainbow. And it's like $2,000 every breath you take. You get off the train in the West Village, you gotta go, don't exhale, don't breathe. I don't know. All I'm saying is that for every pride flag that goes up, the rent generally goes up with it, a couple $100, all right? In 10 years, New York City is going to look like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. The amount of pride flags. Man, I know how to get a crowd on my side. All right, I'll stay away from the controversial stuff. I know this is TV. You guys think there are going to be a lot of white people in heaven? Probably not a lot, right? Because history's not really in their favor. I always wonder if they gentrify that too, you know? I always wonder if they'd do to heaven what they did to Brooklyn, you know? Like, this is the Upper East heaven. You gotta like Coldplay and put Christmas sweaters on your dog to get in here. Get into heaven all excited just to see a Whole Foods next to a vegan juice shop. Wander around a little bit all confused before someone stops me like, hey buddy, are you lost? This is the Upper East heaven, all right? Saudi heaven is that way. No 72 virgins for you here, Alibaba. I always like to imagine too what like a slave owner's reaction would be if they found out they were going to hell, you know? Because initially they'd probably be pretty excited because they believed all that bullshit about what they were doing to be right. They'd probably be like, boy, I sure do hope get to keep my slaves in heaven. And then he sees all his former slaves going in through the pearly gates. They're all giving him the finger as they go inside. He starts getting a little nervous. He's like, they're probably just waiting for me to get there. And he finally gets judged. And God's like, you're going to hell. You led a shitty life. And he's like, what the fuck, man? I did everything right. Never beat my slaves on Sunday. I married my sister, so I kept it pure and in the family. And God's like, sorry, buddy, you're going to hell. You're a piece of shit. And he's like, but I want to go to Upper East Heaven. I want Whole Foods. Man, I love New York, though. I'm from here, born and raised. One thing I don't like, though, is just those trains, man. The MTA is just, it's wild. It's, like, I was riding the train the other day, and this homeless lady comes on. And she had very obviously, like, shit herself. And it smelled like she had shit herself, like, a few times that day. And she comes on the train, she starts asking people for money, and no one was having it. They were just waving her away. And she walks up and down the train cart. She doesn't get a single dollar. And she gets upset. She's like, I'm not leaving this train until I get at least $4. And eventually 2 people caved. They gave her $1 each, and she was like, anyone else? And no one said anything. Which I think goes to show how stubborn New Yorkers are. You know, like, we'll take the scent of fresh feces in a vacuum-sealed, un-air-conditioned train cart over giving up a single dollar. In fact, one guy actually got upset. He was like, can you guys just give her the fucking money? Trying to get to my baby mama's crib. I don't want to get there smelling like shit. And still no one said anything. So she started like scrunching up her face like this. And at first I thought she was crying. I was like, bitch, tears aren't going to make me give you any money, all right? But then she squatted down like this. And like her face got all red. And then everyone on the train started to panic because we all began to collectively realize that she was taking a shit on the train right in front of us. Yo, everyone went crazy. Like, some lady fainted. A mother was shielding her daughter. Some guy was like tying his tie into a noose. And she walks over to the emergency brake and she's like, if I don't get $6 more, I'm gonna pull this brake. Yo, let me tell you something. I have never seen wallets coming out of pockets and purses that quickly. She was getting money thrown at her like she was the headliner at a Vegas strip club. Yo, she left that train with enough money for a chicken over rice, some backwoods, and a few crack rocks. Gotta respect the hustle. Gotta respect the hustle. All right, thank you guys. That's my time. Give it up for your host.